Hey y'all, it's Kim. So this is another Newsweek article, and it says Jeffrey Epstein Files read released documents in full. We don't have the full. I mean, you can read some of the documents down at the bottom, but it's like flat logs and stuff that was already released before. But anyway, let's see here. It says Attorney General Pam Bondi has released the evidence in the Jeffrey Epstein sex case, showing that the FBI seized everything from copper handcuffs and whips to a list of 254 masseuses used by Epstein and his rich friends. And of course, I don't know if y'all seen the stuff with Donald Trump. Oh boy, it's just like digging deeper and deeper. Anyway, okay, and then why it matters, there have been persistent claims that major celebrities had sex with underage teenagers on Epstein's private island. By releasing the files, Bondi wants to show that the new Trump administration is being fully transparent. Obviously not. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm seeing all kinds of chatter on Instagram, and there's just stuff going all over the place. People are turning on each other and unfollowing each other and just doing all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. So that's why I'm just keeping the stuff alive as far as bringing these documents forward. But anyway, so Epstein was known to entertain famous people on his island, Little St. James, in the U.S. Virgin Islands. He would often fly people to the island on his private jet, leaving a written record of who traveled there. The information released yesterday comes from federal prosecutors' case against Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's former girlfriend. Maxwell, 63, is serving a 20-year prison sentence after she was convicted in 2021 of helping Epstein recruit and sexually abuse underage girls. Financier Jeff or Epstein, who was accused of preying on underage girls as young as 14, took his own life at the age of 66 in a jail cell at New York City's Metropolitan Correctional Center in August of 2019 before he could stand trial in Manhattan on sex trafficking charges. Authorities determined he hanged himself. He always denied any wrongdoing. At the time, Epstein was already a convicted sex offender after being found guilty by a Florida state court in 2008 of one count of soliciting prostitution and one count of soliciting prostitution from a minor. The documents released on Thursday offer some insight into Epstein's life. They show that the FBI seized one cell phone containing 3 sheets of paper, a photo depicting 2 girls, and cash disbursements. Oh, cellophone. Cellophane. What? Cellophane? What? I don't know what the hell it means. It says the FBI also sees one vibrator, 3 butt plugs, one set of cuffs, one dildo, one leash, one box of condoms, one nurse cap, one stethoscope. Agents also found one set of copper handcuffs and a range of different colored massage tables. Epstein was known to hire underage girls as masseuses and then encourage them to have sex with him and his clients. Him and his clients. Okay. Him and his clients. So who the hell are the clients? That's the big thing. And I've just recently started saying, why can't they take screenshots from the video and put the perp's face, into a database, uh, facial recognition software or something, if they don't know who it is by looking at them. I mean, come on. Anyway, let's just go on. Like I said, they should just turn into a damn mess, but I'm just keeping it alive as much as I can. But anyway, it says a notebook containing Epstein's list of 254 masseuses is completely redacted to protect the identities of the women involved, many of whom were underage at the time. While Bondi also released the full flight logs of everyone who traveled to Epstein's island on his private plane, there's no indication of any wrongdoing on the part of those who went there. That's why I say look at the actual videos, get the screenshot of the individual that's harming a child, and go after them, prosecute it. I mean, what are we doing here? Okay, let's see. So Epstein, a billionaire, had legitimate business and social meetings on the islands that were unrelated to his attempts to lure underage girls. Again, go back to the videos. Okay, what people are saying. Attorney General Pam Bondi said in a statement Thursday night that Epstein was involved in the sexual exploitation of over 250 underage girls at his homes in New York and Florida, among other locations. This Department of Justice is following through on President Trump's commitment to transparency and lifting the veil on the disgusting actions of Jeffrey Epstein. And what a difference 5 months makes. I'm saying, I think that's when this one was written. Okay, and co conspirators. The first phase of files released today sheds light on Epstein's extensive network and begins to provide the public with long overdue accountability in what happens next. Attorney General Bondi has said that she will release thousands more pages from the Epstein investigation. Bondi, showing some frustration with the FBI, said in a statement on February 27th that she requested the complete files related to Jeffrey Epstein. In response, the department received approximately 200 pages of documents. However, the Attorney General was later informed of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and indictment of Epstein that were not previously disclosed. Bondi said the Attorney General has requested the FBI deliver the remaining documents to the department by 8 a.m. on February 28th and has tasked FBI Director Kash Patel with investigating why the request for all the documents was not followed, she added. She's covering her own butt at this point. But yeah, you can see like flat logs. Yeah, I think these are the flat logs because it's actually described in this document. That's the deposition for Ghislaine Maxwell in that case with Virginia Roberts, like a defamation case. I'm not sure what this is. It might be, I'll have to pull it up, but I I think this is just the evidence that they actually pulled from the house. I think that's what it says because I see something about a cellophane containing something, and the rest of it's too small. Okay, and then there's this, but it doesn't have any of their pictures, obviously, because they're protecting them. That's fine. But yeah, that's basically what all's here. And I think that was it for this particular document. That's fair, whatever. I mean, it didn't do anything. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep it alive as much as I can. You know, hopefully you're getting value from these just to go back and refresh. I know it's been months and, well, years since he died, but still, it's like you tell us you're going to do something, then you need to do it. But anyway, I'll get some more of these loaded up and you can go through it if you like. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.